It has long been assumed that the largest male in a mob of kangaroos fathers most of the joeys, but actually this has never been proven. Today we're going to check out a research program that's trying to prove just that. Kathy Herbert and Emily Miller are part of a team from the University of New South Wales. They're currently studying the gene pool of kangaroos at Waratah Park Earth Sanctuary in Sydney. Kathy, now the rest of the research team, they're off looking for the kangaroos now. Why are you studying the ones here at Waratah Park?
Yeah, well, here at Waratah Park we have a population of about 25 to 30 kangaroos, and they free range and roam throughout the park, which is around about 30 acres.
And what's the project all about?
The aim of the project is to try and look at what traits influence male reproductive success in kangaroos. For example, does the largest male father the most joeys? So what we are doing is measuring the males and looking at their dominance to work out, is the dominant male the largest male, and also is that dominant male fathering most of the offspring?
Well, the group has managed to track down a mob of kangaroos with a couple of males. Let's find out how this research is carried out. Emily, how have you been collecting information on the kangaroo gene pool?
Well, firstly, we captured all the male kangaroos here and we weighed them and collected measurements to see how big they were. And we gave them each a coloured ear tag so we could individually identify them when conducting behavioural observations to work out who the dominant male was.
And how do you actually catch them?
Oh, come with me and I'll show you now.
Okay.
Well, first we load the whole syringe here with anaesthetic, and has an 18-gauge needle on the end, and then we approach the male and give them a little jab in their thigh, and this releases the anaesthetic, which will make them a little bit drowsy so they're easier for us to handle. And this takes about 5 to 10 minutes for them to go to sleep, and once they're sleepy we can put them in a bag and then we weigh them hanging from some scales off a tree. We collect a blood sample from their lateral tail vein, and this is used to extract DNA to determine paternity. And we also collect a measurement of their tail, because having a longer, thicker tail may help in getting extra height in a fight over a female. We also collect a leg measurement, a forearm measurement and a head measurement. And these are good indicators of male body size, but also will enable us to age the males if we need to.
This DNA sample is really important for the project because it helps determine paternity, or which male has fathered which joey, and this in turn will help them figure out who has fathered the most joeys.
If one male is monopolising mating opportunities and fathering most of the joeys, then those joeys, a lot of them are going to be related, so there will be less genetic variation.
So how does that affect the kangaroo gene pool then?
Well, if multiple males are siring offspring, then there'll be more genes and genetic diversity in the gene pool. And genetic diversity is important under different circumstances. For example, in a small captive population, it's important to be able to evolve and adapt to change and disease resistance.
This research program is an important part of the responsible management of a contained mob of kangaroos. The outcome of the study will inform how to best manage the kangaroos at Waratah Park and to ensure genetic diversity.